Okay, it's the last day of the year, 2019 at the wintering yard, and look at this beautiful snow we got. So Sammy and I are going to take the rhino to the back of the property there and actually go to our pond that's back there, and we're going to shovel it off. And we want to make a skating rink back there for 2020, so we'll go see. Sam's really motivated. She's brought a bench and her skates. That's how good she thinks it's going to be just by shoveling it off. But hey, you may as well try and see what it actually will be like. But let's take a bounce back and see what it's like going to the back. It is really nice here in the snow too, so we'll take you along for the ride just to get to the back. Well, Sam, we made it back to the wintering yard pond here. So we're going to clear off this section of the bay, if you will, to make our pond. We had cleared it off all before, but then we just got that snow, so I guess we'll do it again. If the snow becomes too much, we might actually go back and get the snow blower. But yeah, it's real snowy time to get back here by the amount of times you saw us stop and actually have to clear off the side by side. But yeah, let's see how we can do shoveling this thing off. Well, here we are. We shoveled off the rink here. We're thinking tomorrow we'll probably come out and do some flooding on it. I mean, you could skate on it right now, but it'd be pretty soft ice right now. But no, she looks pretty good. It's a good size rink for the first year, I think. More than good enough for people to play on. Probably bigger than some old time arenas. But not too shabby. Nice day out here for shoveling. How'd that pedometer work out for you? Got lots of mileage in? How much did we walk?
Well, 90 minutes of exercise.
90 minutes of walking.
Oh, 107 minutes.
Cool. So, yeah, I guess we'll get some more video tomorrow there when we come back out, and we'll bring a little generator, a little pump, maybe a chainsaw to cut a hole in the ice. And we'll see what we can do. I don't know how far out we're gonna have to go out into the pond to actually get some water, but our property goes out to that duck blind there, so we'll see what we can do tomorrow. and tomorrow we'll have a Happy New Year.
Yay!
Well, it's been a while since my last YouTube video for the outdoor rink, but today's the day we're gonna go back to take a look at it. We've had some false starts of flooding and getting it ready, then snow, then a little bit of a January thaw, but it's ready to go now. We flooded it last night. It's minus 18 Celsius out. It really froze nicely. As part of the outdoor rink, I got this Winwell hockey net from Canadian Tire. Really simple, easy to put together. No tools required. It was actually a pretty good little net. It came with these stupid little targets on it. Hey Brownie, Winnie, come with the targets. But yeah, we're gonna take this back there and I'll just set it up. I don't think I'm gonna skate today until Sam comes out. We skated last night when we went to flood and it was pretty nice. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Go from there. So last night during the flooding operation, it was actually so cold that when we were done, we couldn't get the Rhino started. So I had to tow it back with my Can-Am. I think it was just so cold we hadn't run it. Something might have frozen it. So I put it in the garage here last night and it started up no problem this morning. So I'm gonna take it back. I'll probably leave it on idle. The boys, you can tell, are excited to get back there. So I'll load up this Rhino with a bunch of junk and then we'll head back and take a look at the rink, and then maybe I'll do a little bit of work outside, pick up some wood and stuff like that. I'll bring the chainsaw back. I don't know if anything's fallen over, so let's go. During the recovery operation yesterday, snapped my winch cable off my Can-Am, so I ordered a new synthetic one from Amazon, so I should get that on Monday or Tuesday. I'll install that back on my Can-Am. I don't know, I've never used a synthetic one before. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I know they work well, but being in the winter and all that, I don't know how much they're gonna freeze up and be hard to pull out. Not that it really matters, but yeah, it was an eventful night last night. I wish I had the GoPro going when we went to recover it with the Can-Am, the Rhino. The Rhino's heavy when you go to pull it in snow. It's not as easy as you might think. Okay, so let's make our way to the back. I put the rink the net sitting here on the front of the rack with sticks, so we'll see how many times we have to stop to fix it. Well, here we are down at the rink. I don't know how much of the video footage we got of the dogs running down here to the rink. One thing I gotta say about GoPro batteries, doesn't matter if they're aftermarket or even genuine, they do not last long in the cold at all. So here we are out at the rink. Get the net. We flooded it last night. It definitely froze over. A few soft spots. Hey boys, you like it? Airplane flying over. But yeah, it's definitely skatable right now. And it's way smoother than it was last night. There's still bumps. It is a pond, so it's not quite as controlled. But no, it looks great. Hey, since we're out here, you can see there's a hunt camp that one of my neighbors has there. So kind of where the duck blind is my property line. So right here's where I had my hole for flooding. And yeah, she's froze right over since last night. It was about minus 21 last night, degrees Celsius. So anyways, we got her set up here now. We've kind of created a little bit of a warm-up zone here with a little barrel burner here, and we kind of shoveled out a little spot here to kind of get in and out and get warm, put some chairs around there when people come and skate. Our bench over there that we had originally set up is kind of froze in right now, so I can't move it over here. But yeah, let's set the net up. Maybe I'll take a few shots without my skates on, but I'm sure the dogs will love chasing around the pucks on the ice there. These may be official pucks, but man, the dogs do bite into them right away. Oh well. You guys having fun, eh? Take a few shots. Running, sit. That was fun. Okay, well, this is the setup of the rink, then you get the idea. Obviously you can see it was quite windy pushing the net across. That was kind of funny as I was trying to set up a scene. Winnie here and the boys have found the pucks. Now they know they're fun to pick up. Nope, Browning, don't. Nope, so I got those pucks at Crappy Tire there, Canadian Tire. No, they're great little pucks, 15 bucks or something like that. And I got 15 pucks and some sort of portion goes to a kids program to get them into hockey, I guess. I'll leave the net at that end since the wind wants to push it at that end. I just leave these old hockey sticks of mine. These are the hockey sticks I actually had in junior. This one, I had this one probably when I was younger playing minor hockey. And junior sticks there. These junior sticks here, these iTech ones, you see there's black on them. We actually had a fire in our dressing room when I was young, so they salvaged some sticks, but a lot of our equipment actually got burnt. So here we've got our burn barrel, and Sam and I put a little fire together there last night. This thing actually works amazingly. Just throw some wood in there, get it started. Nice heat off the top. People can keep themselves warm, get their hands warm, and sit around and get all warm when they come out here to play some hockey or do some skating. Now I guess I shut off my ATV. I don't know why, but I guess we'll see if it'll start back up. But I'll pick out the pucks and we'll go for a little ride. See, there's a couple logs here that fell off last time I came out of the bush. So back here there, we call this the old homestead trail. So we found this in the winter. We actually didn't find it in the spring or summer. But Sam and I kind of cleared out the trail, and it goes all the way back to an old homestead that would have been from the 1800s, probably late 1800s, 1870s, something like that. So when we go back there, you'll actually see there's kind of like remnants of a foundation, although you can't see anything in the winter. But during the cleanup, we knocked over lots of these pines that were like falling over the stump. I cut the stump out, but falling over. So now I'm gonna chop up as much as I can of that and split it for firewood. We've got a Milwaukee battery powered chainsaw. It actually works pretty good. My wife usually uses it when she's out, but I'm just gonna use this now to limit rather than start up my steel. Okay, so actually bucking this thing will take forever with this, and I'll just pull out my steel for the rest of it. So my main chainsaw is a steel 036. It's a good chainsaw. I got it used from one of my friends. I got a new bar on it. Works pretty good. But like all chainsaws, or at least the ones I've dealt with, they take forever to start and it's a little bit of a pain, but we'll see how long it takes to start here and get going. That's enough bucking for right now. We'll keep moving on. I'll show you the rest of the trail. Well, as I mentioned, the batteries do not last long in the winter on these GoPros, and I don't think you got to see the full ride out there, and I don't think you got to see the full ride back here to the kind of like lean area. So I took those bucks and then I kind of throw them all here. I've got a few long ones there that I'll buck up later, but pile all these here, and then I'll split them at some point later this spring, or one day when I got nothing to do, I'll bring the splitter out and start splitting. But yeah, that's just from a collection. With the amount of deadfall around this property, we've got lots of wood to burn. Now it's all kind of mostly soft wood, but still, it burns. So. I guess all these batteries are somewhat dead. Anyways, I got enough piled up there for more than a face cord. I'm gonna get a chipper that goes on the back of my tractor some point and chip all this stuff up. And then I can kind of put it on trails in low spots. But that's the wintering yard for now. I better go in and actually charge some batteries, since all 4 of my batteries are dead. Weenie.